Marco Dominic Gonzalez, 11/28/2014, 10:06 a.m. I'm just trying to get, uh, I'm just talking things out and getting a point of view. It's like, uh, and I just saw that. Actually, I just saw the autopsy, and I'm saying, what? Why am I seeing that? I want evidence. You know what I mean? And the evidence is that autopsy about having your arms raised and getting shot in the arm. Uh, and then I believe he clutched his arm, and basically you're facing the person who's going to kill you. And Michael doesn't know. Well, he's contemplating that prior to the second confrontation. Uh, but I'm just talking on a train of thought. And see, the thing is this: I can understand how the cops and the prosecution officer say, "Well, Dominic, it's tough being a cop." Absolutely, you guys should get more money. You should have empathy training. You should have more money. You should have the best training. But you have to have empathy. If he assessed, and again, I assessed the threat using this dog. Again, I believe this dog is an attack dog. I have too much reason to believe that it's too probable. And then my 2009 incident, oh my gosh. I'm doing the same self-defense, deadly force, what's the law, with a dog. But I'm doing it from, how do I preserve, if I'm attacked, it's like going to say that I'm not going to kill the dog, and it can't be legal, because I'm even talking it out and thinking it, and then I'm writing it, and I'm saying, well, dude, it would be immoral for even if that dog's an attack dog and it retreats, and then I go to provoke the dog in order to kill the dog, because I see it as a threat, I'm saying that that's immoral. I think anybody would say, well, wait a minute, Dominic, even though the dog's attacked you and he retreats, but it's an imminent threat to me, but don't kill the dog, you know what I mean? I'm saying that it's like, you know what, man, it's like, I gotta try to, I can't provoke the dog and kill the dog. Why didn't you do that for Michael? He's not a dog. You're doing a threat assessment to kill, not a threat assessment to preserve life. You know what I mean? You can say, Dominic, it's my training. Absolutely, I believe you. It's your training. It's the police culture. It's not just your city. It's all those cities. Los Angeles is the same way. Go back to the 80s with, cops killing blacks and browns, dude. It's the mentality. It's the police is starting to look at the people as your combatants, and I'm the good guy, and you're the bad guy. You know what I mean? And then the people are starting to say, wait a minute, you're the bad guy, I'm the good guy. You know what I mean? And then there is no trust. This has to get squashed. And it starts with the police acknowledging. We need empathy training. Maybe cops need to listen to music. Maybe it has to be official. Listen to music. It'll decompress you, dude. That's a good thing. What I don't like is that the officer on duty, when he comes, he sends you away. He should be able to say, get in that car, and I'm going to sit with you, and I'm going to take a statement right here. It has to happen. What do you remember now, then what do you remember later? You're always going to remember more later. You know, when George asked you, don't you remember something else? There's always like oh my gosh, there's another, always. And memory, just any human being, dude. I don't believe you don't remember something else. I want you to remember when his hands are raised. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember your feeling of when that round doesn't hit his head, it hits his arm. And did you know, or are you trying to deflect away what takes his arms down? I believe that to be true. I want you to remember that. And don't think people, the thing is, people need to, in order to solve this problem, people need to be honest. You know what I mean? And then I want to know, do any of the witnesses are they in trouble to where they can go in and the cop says, oh, well, you got a warrant here. You know what I mean? And they kind of say, the judge has to be able to ask all these questions and say, wait a minute, man. You know what I mean? What is everyone's background here? There's so many things that have to be freaking dealt with.